Hi, my people. Welcome to yet another episode of this educative series. Today, I have yet another educative series. And today, I want to talk about the second interior empire. Last one day, we talked about our first interior empires. I told you we are going to talk about 4 interior empires. Number 1 was the mindset. Number 2, we are going to talk about the heart set. That you need a good heart set to be able to recover. In recovery, the mindset accounts only for 25% of success in recovery. You can have the right mindset, but you don't have a good heart set, you will relapse. And actually, I believe the heart set is a very important part because that's where most of us actually relapse. That's why most of us are in addiction. That's why most of us are depressed because we don't have the right heart set. Heart set is all about dealing with stressful situations and tough situations. How well and equipped are you? I talk about bulletproofing your inner you. Bulletproofing your inner you is staying in such a way that no matter what is happening around you, it can't affect what is in you. How well can you deal with stressful situations? Out of the abundance of the heart, the mind and the mouth speaks. If you don't have a great heart set, if you are not able to deal with tough situations in this life, eventually, no matter how many days you are sober, eventually you are going to go back. Remember, we are people who live life on our own terms, not on life's terms. Anybody who is sober, anybody who has a right living, understands that life will have some tough situations, some of which we can never control. We are going to lose people we never thought we are going to lose. We are going to lose jobs. We are going to lose relationships we never thought. But if you have the mindset and you have the right heart set, you will be intact. You will be strong enough even when there are tough situations. Inside the heart set is where we find the trauma. And there are 4 types of trauma. Trauma are those issues which have been repressed, issues which have not been dealt with. And Sigmund Freud said one thing, that you have to feel it to heal it. It's so good. That's why it's very important for you to journal and write down your feelings every single day. Most of us have so many anger issues, and it's good. We are going to talk about anger one day. Most of us have so many resentments, that you are holding against other people. It's very rare for you to have an addict who has no resentment or anger issues towards people. My mom did this, my dad did that. You can never forgive them. For you to be in recovery, you have to start forgiving people. When you forgive people, it's not that you are letting them free. You're freeing yourself from something that has carried you for so long. It's so heavy to have resentment. Remember, resentment is like carrying hot charcoal, expecting to throw it to somebody, or drinking poison, expecting the other person to die. There are 4 types of trauma. The first trauma is the acute trauma. Acute trauma are the issues which happened once. Maybe you went through rape once. Maybe you went through domestic violence once. And these issues maybe have been with you for a long time. It's good for you to first deal with these issues even before you do something else. Like I always say, take time. Find your own menlo park. Some place where you can go where there is no noise, where you're alone, where it's the morning, where it's serene, where it's, where it's cool and you're alone, where you can ask yourself some of these questions. Why am I the way I am today? Is it that I have never forgiven my dad? Is it that I have never forgiven my mom for what they told me? Is it that I have never forgiven my brother? And that's why maybe, is it because I don't have a good heart set? That is the acute trauma. Number 2 is the chronic trauma. This is something that has been happening every single day of your life that has been making you drink or making you smoke. Maybe it's some domestic violence you find at home. Maybe your mom and dad are always fighting. Maybe you're always, going through sexual assault every single day. It's good to first face these issues head on even before you go on. Number 3, we talk about the complex trauma. Complex trauma, where is a combination of so many types of trauma. Maybe rape, maybe domestic violence. It's a combination. You have rape, you are raped, you are going through domestic violence, you're in a place where there is war. All these issues combined are making sure that you remain in the same position. And the last kind of trauma, we call it the vicarious or secondary trauma. Maybe a friend of mine told me about his traumatic situation, and maybe it gave me trauma. So it doesn't emanate from issues in my life. It emanates from issues that I had somebody else talking to me about. So it's good to look at all this trauma, because so many of us are holding, it's like carrying too many balls. You can't even see ahead. And some of these balls are already, being released. You're 30 years old and you're still complaining how your dad didn't bring you up well. Maybe you are 30 years and you're still complaining of how you lost your girlfriend to your brother when you are 20 years old. Let go and let God. There is nothing most of us, even who are in recovery, need forgiveness from other people. So why is it so hard for you to forgive other people? Make sure that you forgive people. Take that decision today to forgive others. If you really, forgiveness. The Bible tells us to forgive people 47 times, 7 times, if I'm not wrong. So why is it very hard for you now to make that decision today? Make that decision today that you're going to forgive other people. You're going to let go those anger issues. You're going to let go those resentments. If you keep on holding on to the past, you do that at the expense of the future. You need to have the right mindset today. Some of the greatest people, like this guy, Oprah Winfrey, they went through rape, they went through tough situation. Vusi Dempewayo saw his own dad being shot at. One way you can use, because initially when I was getting into recovery, I had already lost my mom. I used that pain as fuel for me to go ahead. Any pain that you have in your life, how about you using that pain as fuel to reach to the top? Any hatred you get from people, because people are going to throw stones at you, how about you picking those stones and building monuments which can never be? And one thing you need to realize is that recovery gurus are criticized before they are revealed, are ridiculed before they are revealed. You can never make it. It's in your family. You can never go far. Look at what you did in the past. There is no way you're going to get out of this. Use that as fuel to keep on keeping on. Even disciples in the boat with Jesus, they needed to have the right mindset to know that we already have Jesus in our boat, and if you have Jesus on our boat, there is nothing on the outside that is going to destroy us. It's the same mentality you have when you get born again. It's not that issues will go. It's not that your mother will change. It's not that your dad will change when you come to rehab. It's not that they're going to buy you a business or do whatever they told you. They might even change. But do you have the heart set that no matter what happens, even if they don't pay me money, even if I don't get anything out of this, I am going to recover? That's the mentality I want you to have today. That is the heart set that I want you to have today. The heart set that let things go. We are the people who, even a drop in the ocean, a little thing will get us on our nerves. There is no jokes to a person in addiction. Anything small will get you going on the dark side. You find every other reason to go out there and pick a bottle. I hope you develop the right kind of a heart set, and I hope this is inspiring you. If you are struggling with addiction, there are so many other videos in this YouTube channel of mine, Mark Justin Kamau, and I hope it's going to inspire you. You can watch me on Facebook. I have other videos out there. I have other encouraging words that I can give you, and even my number is down there. So I really hope that you're going to keep it sober. Keep on keeping on, a day at a time. Eventually, if you keep on sitting at the barber chair long enough, eventually you're also going to get a haircut. Miracles do happen. It's only that sometimes they take a little bit longer. I love you, and that's why I'm doing this. Keep on keeping on. You're worth it sober. Thank you. Hi. I hope that video that you just watched inspired you and made you even a better person today. If the video inspired you or made you a better person, how about you like, subscribe, and even share to other people who may be even going through the same situation, or even have loved ones who are going through the same situation. Let's keep on keeping on and make sure that as many people as possible get to be sober and feel how I feel today. Thank you.